after the killing of 2 soldiers, including a junior commissioned officer, last evening in the forests of Poonch district. Retrieving bodies of fallen soldiers has been a tough task for the army. Official sources say the operation to retrieve the bodies was launched this morning after it was halted last evening given the terrorist presence in dense forests near Mender.
Army had launched a very calibrated operation. They were very cautious to ensure there are no further casualties after they suffered 5 casualties, including a JCO on Monday morning in the initial shootout. But yesterday evening, they came under heavy firing in which 2 soldiers were killed. We were hearing initially that there was a report about 1 JCO, but now we are hearing these are 2 soldiers, not the JCO. But then the challenge was how to retrieve the body because it is a dense forest area and it is the same area they have come under heavy volume of fire. Going back quickly there and retrieving body could have caused more damage and losses. So army halted the operation and this morning they launched the operation. Apparently, now what we hear, the bodies have been retrieved. That is what the sources are saying, not officially confirmed yet. But what we officially know, 2 soldiers have lost their lives. So the number of casualties army has suffered in last 5 days is now 7. It is a huge loss for the army in any single operation in the recent years. Last year there was, 5 soldiers who were, including a police officer, were killed during one encounter in Hindwara in North Kashmir. That was in May 2020. And this year this is the biggest operation and where army has suffered heavy casualties. What are the repercussions? Number one, Poonch Jammu highway has been closed for the traffic as part of a safety measure because the passenger vehicles can come under the fire. It clearly shows, we see the magnitude of the operation and the way it has started and where it has reached. From Deraki Gully in the north of Mender and now reaching to the Mender forest, these are several miles of distance, which means these militants have moved from one area to other area, but within the same forest. This also shows what sources tell us, they are familiar with this terrain and also the forest area. That's why they have moved from one area and then going back. Number 3, they are saying that they are well entrenched and may have been there for last 2 to 3 months. They have set up the hideout and they are hiding there after firing on the security force. From Monday, we have been saying it is going to be a long haul. It is a very difficult operation given the terrain and the dense forest area. But army is determined. They have already suffered heavy casualties in this encounter. The operation is underway. They want to track down all those militants who are involved in this encounter, who were very close to there was a close contact on Monday and yesterday evening, but both times they managed to escape. But this massive operation is underway. Reinforcement has been rushed there, but the big challenge for whole night for the army was to retrieve the bodies without taking any more casualties, and that remains the bigger challenge and the aim: neutralize militants and not take any more casualties.